We've all been in this situation, right? We're driving on a highway. There's a truck in front of us in the left lane that's going slowly. What happened? Do you hate that?
I hate it so much.
How much do you hate it? Enough to ruin a fucking album recording? I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm totally just kidding. No, I know. It's all I have to say is you're in the left lane and there's a truck in front of you. People go, I can feel my pulse in my temple. This isn't your temple, by the way. This is. I am stroking out right now. Going down on a plane. Grab my temple. What is happening? I can't believe this album's just gonna be outtakes. I can't wait. What's your album called? Outtakes. How come? Because they made me. They made me call it that because I can't spit words out. I have fucking Little Debbie cake on my roof of my mouth. It's like, nah. What do you do when there's a truck in front of you? Can I ask, lady who yelled? You didn't even yell. You just went, you tried to keep it in, and your frustration went, no! So I get that. What do you do when you're behind a truck? And okay, let's say it's 94, but it's rural 94. So you're two lanes.
Yep.
Left lane, there's a truck in front of you. Now, for my story, it's always a pickup truck and it's always a man driving. What do you do in that situation?
Well, if I have the opportunity, I'm going to go around them to the right.
Can I tell you the problem with that plan? And only because I've done this a bunch, is because as soon as you try to go to the right to get around him, you can almost hear this guy go, nobody passes daddy. Right? And then you hit your gas and you try to get in front of him, but you can't because you're both screaming down the highway and there's a car in front of you in the right lane. So you have to go back behind him in the left lane, but that's okay because now he's going fast, but nuh-uh. Because then he slows back down to his original speed. Hey man, I'm sorry your dad called you a faggot in high school. I am. I think that's unacceptable on every single level. But you gotta talk to somebody about that, because you're bringing your anger and your sadness to the highway, and that's dangerous. I'll pull over and give you a hug right now. But you gotta kill your dad or get off the highway. Those are the only options, because daddy issues destroy men. In this country, we attribute daddy issues to women all the time. We'll say things like, oh, that younger woman's dating that older man, she has daddy issues. Oh, she's working at a strip club, she clearly has daddy issues. I bet some women do, but I guarantee every single man of all time has daddy issues. And if you're sitting next to a man that just leaned over and goes, I don't, then he's got the worst kind. Right? Those are the stabby ones. And you're gonna wanna watch your ass. You might think, what about mommy issues? Mommy issues don't destroy men like daddy issues do. If a guy has mommy issues, he marries a bitch. If we could just take some time to appreciate all the men staring straight forward right now. I should roller coaster cam you guys right in the face. Because from where I'm sitting, it looks like a bird dog convention. You're just like, I would not move my neck for $1 million. Please say something else. My ear's hot. I can feel her looking at me. Please, Chad, say more things. But it's true. Guy has mommy issues and marries a bitch. Guy has daddy issues. There's a good chance that sometime in his life he will be described as the shooter. Here's the thing. I don't even need you to laugh at that one. I don't, but I do need you to hear it. Because I'm telling you, daddy issues destroy dudes. You ever seen a grown man pounding a nail into something and he hits his own thumb and he's like, you fucking idiot! That's his dad talking to him. Right? That's not anger, that's a memory. You ever seen those two guys at the movie theater that leave that empty space in between them? It's for one of their dads that never made it to a game. Hold on. A lot of you are laughing, but I can see some of you like, covering your face. Hey, I would never tell someone how to react to comedy because it is subjective. But I would just recommend not wasting any empathy on these two losers at the theater. What do you need an empty space in between you for? You've been best friends since the 4th grade, and you think tonight, at the new Keanu movie, that your clothed arm is gonna touch his clothed arm, and you're just gonna have to butt fuck? Really? Is that right? Is that what's happening? I don't believe you. You're gonna reach for the pop at the same time, and your hairy knuckles are gonna touch? And that's the spark you've been missing? You're just like, oh, it sends shivers up my spine. You feel that? You feel it too? Ah, I thought you might. Why don't you hop over on my lap and we'll make our own Lego movie? Homophobia is the biggest daddy issue of them all. It has to be. Think of how many boys in high school never go into choir that have angelic voices because they're scared to get teased by these fucking homophobic people in their grade. Because I remember that, right? People be like, I think I'm gonna sign up for choir. And another guy'd be like, oh yeah? Well, let me know if you need me to jizz on your vocal cords. Cool them off for the concert. I mean, that's how it was. And you'd always think, yeah, singers never get laid. What the fuck? Mick Jagger's 100 and he has a baby from yesterday, probably. And homophobia is intense, and still, 2021, it's still intense, and I don't even understand why. You hear people lose their shit like, if these Fruit Loops would just stop shoving their lifestyle in my face. Anytime I hear anything that aggressive, I always think, the call is coming from inside the closet. I mean, nobody wants to kiss you on your underbite, you ape. Relax. I can't speak for the gay community, but I have to assume no one wants to lick skull off of bottom teeth, right? And here's what confuses me. It's always like, if those Fruit Loops wouldn't shove their lifestyle in my face, now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go tell this woman that I don't know she needs to carry her baby to full term. It's always the same fucking guy. Right? I mean, and that intensity is happening now. Could you even fathom? Could you even fathom being gay 4 generations ago? There's no way. You would have to hide in plain sight. I bet some of our great-grandpas probably left the loves of their lives overseas after a war because there's no way they could bring them home. They'd be murdered, truly. Right? Just standing on the shores like, oh, Philip. I never thought I'd love a man, but here we are. Amongst all this bloodshed and gunfire, and I fell head over heels. I fell head over heels for you, Philip. I'm so choked up I called my heels here's. I've just never had to do this before. And your grandpa got on a ship, and he sailed back to the United States, and he met your great-grandma, and probably wasn't that attracted to her, but they got married. And he soft-stuffed her a couple times. Well, he had to put some kids in there, throw the neighbors off, right? And he didn't get to live the life he wanted. And your great-grandma didn't either, right? She's probably hiding in a closet with her friends, inventing the Long Island iced tea. It's like, I can only pour a little out of each bottle. Add some Coke to help wash it down. You need to be gone by the time he comes home from work because he hits me because I'm not Philip. Yeah, no shit, that's sad. You can groan if you want. That's a horrible life. And those are all daddy issues. They are.